Hello and welcome to my Keto Kitchen. I'm Victoria and today we're going to make ice cream sandwiches. And this is because one of my daughters asked me, Mommy, will you please make some ice cream sandwiches? All of my kids have been begging me. I made a little jug of my keto ice cream and they wanted to eat all of my ice cream. But when she asked me to make ice cream sandwiches, I told everybody, no, you cannot have the ice cream. Let's just wait. Let me get all the ingredients that I need, study it out, and figure out how we can make some keto ice cream sandwiches, and then I'll give all of them one of these ice cream sandwiches. But they have been waiting for this for probably more than a week now. So I am going to do it today. I want to show you guys what I'm doing, how to do it, and let's see if these turn out as delicious as I'm hoping they will. So let's get started. So the first thing that we need is you need a little pot. I need to melt 3/4 of a cup of keto chocolate chips. This right here is from the brand Believe. You can use Lily's, whatever keto chocolate chips you like. You need 3/4 of a cup. To those chocolate chips, you need 1 stick of butter, which is half of a cup of butter, melted. Go ahead and melt it first. That will help prevent your chocolate from burning. And lastly, we need 1/4 of a cup of liquid allulose. Liquid allulose is a wonderful, healthy substitute for corn syrup. I am going to take this over to my stove top. I'm going to get it smooth and melted down, and I'll be right back. It really only took a very low heat to melt this chocolate. That took less than 3 minutes. Okay, so now we're going to move on. Next, we need 1 cup of Victoria's Keto flour. We need 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda and 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to whisk this together. Next, I need 1/3 cup of sweetener. I am using a Truvia, so remember, we put 1/4 of a cup of liquid allulose in the melted chocolate. So what that means is we have to bake these cookies at 325 degrees or lower, or else we will burn the cookies. You cannot bake with allulose over 325 degrees. I put that on YouTube. I've also put that over on Facebook. So just wanted all of you to know I love allulose. But I would get so frustrated that when I would bake with it, everything would burn so fast. And what was amazing was I made a keto banana bread using allulose a few weeks ago. I baked that banana bread for 1 hour at 325 using allulose as my sweetener. Did not burn. So you just cannot go over 325 if you're using allulose in any form, liquid or powder. Okay, now we're going to add the liquids, or the wet ingredients. We need 1 egg. I am going to set that aside for a second, and I am going to put 1 teaspoon of vanilla into my chocolate mixture. Perfect. So, I have my flour right here, 1 egg. I am going to pour this chocolate mixture into the flour. With a hand mixer, I'm going to mix this up. Beautiful. Okay. Now, I have my batter. I am going to put this in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes. I want the flour to absorb the chocolate. I want it to stiffen up. It's pretty wet. It's not that wet. I mean, it's not going to drip out. But I want it to solidify itself a little bit, because when I put the dough on the cookie sheet, I want to press it down. If you notice when using my flour and you're making cookies, if you want them to spread, you have to push them down. If you put a cookie dough ball like in a ball shape on a cookie sheet using my flour, you're gonna maintain a lot of the roundness, but I want flat cookies and I'm going to have to press them down. So 10 minutes in the refrigerator, I'm gonna let it solidify, absorb the liquid best that it can, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I ended up letting this set in the fridge for about 5 minutes. I think I'm rushing it, but everybody's excited and I just can't handle the pressure. So let's scoop these out. I have a cookie scoop right here. Let's see, it is still kind of moist. Let's see. Oh, that looks good. Okay. I think I'm going to do 3 in a row. That looks about right. About 3. Okay. All right. Now, when I washed my hands, I needed to spray some oil and just kind of make them flat best I can. I'm going to put some cookies in between because I really do not think, Lord willing, I don't think they're going to overspread. I could be so wrong, but I'm going to go with it. Okay, praise the Lord. We came out with an even number of cookies, so right here should make us 6 ice cream sandwiches. Okay, once again, baking them at 325 for 15 minutes, and I'll be right back. I want to let you guys know that while the cookies are baking, I've taken the ice cream out of the freezer because I don't want it to be too hard. It's a little bit soft, but it's still kind of hard. It's actually really soft. I can stick my finger in it like that, but I want it to be softer, extra soft, to put between the cookies that I'll put back in the freezer. I will link these little containers in the description box below. I love these things. These are wonderful, especially if you make your own ice cream. Okay, just want to let you know. Look how big these things got. These are beautiful. So I did exactly what I said, 325 for 15 minutes. Now these, of course, they have to get down to room temperature. Completely cooled. So I will be back once these have completely cooled, okay? Because if I put ice cream on these things, we would just have a gigantic mess. So I'll see you in a little bit. Guys, I am absolutely amazed at how big, soft, fluffy, yet still holding a shape these cookies are. I'm so excited. Okay, so I put this whole thing in the refrigerator for a little bit to make sure these completely solidified. Now, each one of these are gonna have to be flipped over. These definitely remind me of ice cream sandwiches where you bite into it and it's soft. This is amazing. I am so excited. Okay, 1 scoop of my keto ice cream. I will link the video on how to make this right here. Let's put this on. Now, my hands are clean. I'm going to try and press. Woo! This is not. Okay, there we go. Put a cookie on top. Let's see, I need to press it down a little bit more. I want to get the ice cream to the outer edge. Wow. Without making a mess. Here we go. We have our first gorgeous keto ice cream sandwich. Okay, I will show you what I'm going to decorate with once I'm finished putting all of these together. Okay, first thing I want to let you know is it came out perfect, okay? I used the entire recipe of my ice cream, like used every bit of it and did exactly 6 cookies. So if you make the ice cream, it is the perfect amount for the batter to just make everything. Everything, no leftovers. Now, I have some keto sprinkles. I'll link these in the description box. It'll be easier to pour them in this bowl. Okay, before I let my daughter see them, oh my goodness, these are absolutely gorgeous. I need to get pictures really quick, and then I need to get these in the freezer and get my daughter in here to try them. I told her she could try them for you guys, and so she's waiting for me to get finished. Okay, I want to show you all how I'm going to store these in the freezer. So I'm going to take these. Perfect. I have 3 ice cream sandwiches, nice and sealed. I'm gonna put these in the freezer. I'm gonna save the last one for my daughter to try. Okay, I have my daughter Adeline here, and she is the one that asked me for the ice cream sandwiches. All right, babe, here you go. Try that. What do you think? Now, the ice cream came out a little bit on hers, and that's because it's been sitting on the counter for a little bit. I had to get all of my thumbnail pictures and everything, but if you freeze it in the freezer, then when you take a bite and you've just pulled it out of the freezer, it won't spread like that. Sorry about that. What do you think? What's it taste like?
It tastes like a real one.
A real one?
A chocolate like
Real
this.
chocolate one? Okay. You want to try it? All right, I'll let you try it too.
It's mine. Oh no.
It's eat the side.
It falls
Eat the
apart.
ice cream.
But it's yummy. The ice cream's melting. Your face is so dirty.
Be nice. What do you think?
That's so good.
You want to share it? Y'all like it?
I want it.
Oh, okay. No, I'll try and help y'all share it. I'm sorry. If I put the ice cream underneath it and then put it in the freezer for about 15 minutes, then it won't come out like that.
I don't think I can wait 15 minutes.
You can't wait 15
Have a
minutes.
bite? Another one?
Yeah, good. Well, okay, guys. So, kid approved. They like it. The ice cream will come out if you let it sit on the counter for too long and it gets too soft. So that's my fault. But they still like it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I would love to have you here. And you all have a blessed day.
It's yummy.